brother Josh went to another doctor, had the surgery, and after seeing what he went through, I wasn't too convinced about having the surgery. As I started getting thinner, then I started looking for doctors and seeing if I could find anybody that could have done it better. And I found Dr. Bolton.
Well, I wasn't planning on coming to anybody to get a second surgery. I had a previous surgery 2.5 years ago. I went to another facility and my hairline was straight across, completely not natural. As you can probably see, it's very row-like up top. And in the back of my head I have a scar. It looks like that right now, completely bald. And I just thought that was a natural byproduct of the surgery. My brother, who's younger than me, he's 24 years old. He was here about a month ago to get the surgery done for the first time, and I came to the office to watch him get his sutures removed. The thing that I noticed immediately was the day the stitches came out, there was no scar on the back of the head. It was almost as if the surgery didn't even happen. At that point was when I realized that my previous surgery was a completely botched job. If I hadn't come in here, if it wasn't for my brother that had the surgery done, I probably would have never got a second surgery just because I was so unhappy with the first one. This is Josh again. Spoke to you about an hour ago and I've already been cut up and sutured back up and I feel great.
We're here with Josh 10 days after the procedure. What we were able to do was completely remove his entire previous suture line scar and then bring it together so it's undetectable.
I first noticed my hair loss when I was about 21 years old.
I first started noticing my hair loss probably my sophomore, junior year of college.
My hair loss definitely made me not feel as confident about picking up girls and just, in general, just a lack of confidence.
My hair loss affected me tremendously. I'm a social person, both professionally and with my friends. And you can tell when they see your face, the first thing they do is their eyes gravitate upwards. It's a natural reaction, and I was very self-conscious about it, and it's something that I was definitely aware that people were doing.
What I did like about my brother's first surgery was that his hairline was very noticeable, that he had work done. I saw the straight line on his above his forehead, and his scar tissue in the back was very noticeable to the touch, and even with some length on it, you can still notice the scar tissue behind his head.
And as you know, I had a prior procedure with a different doctor, which I talked about before. The motivation for me coming in here was to remove the horrible scar in the back of my head. And then once I got here, I realized that he wouldn't only be able to fix that problem, but he'd also be able to fix the straight line that went across my head. And not only would he be able to do that, he'd also be able to thicken up the bad results that were there before. So I came in to fix one problem, and I got 3 things accomplished.
The day of my procedure was it was relaxing. It wasn't a stressful environment. I was made comfortable every step of the way, and the staff was also great.
The patient care is just tremendous. The cleanliness, the facility is just tremendous. And when you're here, you feel like you're the center of attention for the day, and they're there, and they're there, and they're doing the job that you're paying them for, and that's something unique that you don't get this day and age.
Nobody noticed that I had the hair transplant. Even a couple weeks after the surgery, only my close friends that I had to tell about it because I was wearing a hat.
People that I meet for the first time, they don't notice any change because they didn't know me beforehand. But the people that know me the best in my life, like my family, the people that have seen me grow up, those people do notice. About a month ago, I had a family reunion where there was a lot of relatives there that I hadn't seen in probably a year, year and a half. The last time they saw me, my hair was really botched up. I had the straight line, it was thinning, I had the scar on the back of my head. It was a family thing, everybody knew about it. No one in my family knew I had the second surgery with Dr. Bolton. But when they ended up seeing me a month ago, everybody had this look on their face, and they were kind of looking at me, asking questions. They said, "You're looking good." And then I told everybody, well, the reason why it looks so good is because I actually had it again with a different doctor, and he totally corrected what the other guy messed up.
The money, the investment was well worth the satisfaction that I have.
It's an investment in my physical appearance, but also an investment in the way you feel about yourself. But it's a lifelong investment. It's something that you're going to feel good about the rest of your life. How much is it really going to cost me when I break it down per day to feel good about the way the top of my head looks the rest of my life? So it was nothing that I regret.
I would definitely recommend Dr. Bolton to others, as I already have.
I would 100% recommend Dr. Bolton to others. People that know that I've had the surgery, they've asked me. I tell them, don't even shop around. Take it from me, take it from someone who's not in the business, but someone who's got operated on by 2 different people, and it's night and day, both in the results that you receive at the end and also in the way that you're treated throughout.
I'd like to thank Dr. Bolton for the great work he did, and he definitely made my day.